a semi today. I'm down here in Livingston. Wind is blowing like always. I got a big load of fencing materials. We have a big project gonna start next week. Have to keep you filled in on that and show you what we're doing. I gotta anyway, I'll step around this truck. We got a big project that I bid and won that, so we're going to be starting that big steel fence. So we'll take you along and show you the progress. Hoping it only takes about 2 weeks, but might be a little bit longer. All the couplers and clips, pile of gates on top, and all continuous. I think there's 116 panels. And then some 3.5-inch drill pipe for our gate posts. We started our project building the Fairgrounds arena in Deer Lodge. We're cutting our posts right now out of full sticks. We get 3 posts out of each one, so they're about 11 feet long. I'm using my plasma cutter that I have set up on the truck, and Cooper's using a torch. We're just double teaming it, trying to get a bunch cut because they weren't ready for us the first day. So here we are at the new job. Got a little different hat on. It's an OSHA deal. Got to wear hard hats. I'm supposed to have safety glasses and vest on, but we'll see. So we bid building the arena and stock pens for the new Powell County Fairgrounds. So there's the sand arena behind us. They're still trying to do dirt work. We were supposed to be here a week ago. They weren't ready. So we showed up on this Monday and they're still not ready. So we cut a bunch of posts. I was hoping to paint the arena lines in today so we could pound tomorrow, but they don't have the dirt work done. So I think we'll just skip Tuesday, go back home, change water, do some cow stuff, then come back Wednesday. But we're already a week and a half behind schedule, so I don't think it's gonna get done on time, but we're here anyway doing what we can. So it's a 200 by 350 foot arena with a return alley and stock pens and a whole bunch of work. So we're gonna try and knock this out in 2 weeks. It's gonna be kind of a tall ask at this point. So we'll see what happens. We'll take you along and show you the process. So we got that load of panels and gates unloaded and staged over there. Concrete guys are working on the grandstand, so that whole concrete area will have grandstands on it. Another crew's forming up bathrooms and concessions. Dirt work going on, putting in, I think, wastewater. I don't know, there's lines running all over the place. Different than working out in the hills on the ranch. Well, we're getting started. Pounded a quarter of this arena, got a radius here. We're laying out this end, which will have the roping boxes, roping chute. Got my brother Thomas to come with his excavator and pounder to help make him pound while I lay stuff out. It'll just make this part go quicker. Get to going.
ladder isn't OSHA approved.
This is how we lay out our top. Take a string line and get a mark on every post, and then trace the saddle with a jig and cut it all out. Cooper's just cutting. Top's all level right now. And this was a radius here on each corner, so we had to calculate that and figure what it'd be for 20-foot chunks of fence, and then we'll fit all that together. With the grandstands. Fairgrounds project is coming along pretty good. We've got most of the posts in and the top rail. Now we're starting to hang panels, but they sent me the wrong connectors, so I sent Cooper to get the right ones. It's kind of slow going right now, it's just me.
You can see all of the outside is all pounded. He's gonna have more pins to do. And those posts. Coming along. Slow and steady, huh?
Started hanging our continuous. So this is how I do my ends. We just beat them flat and put a weld on them. Just makes a nice clean end. And then we tack all the rails and then clip 3 out of the 6. And I had people that made my continuous and gates make these gates 7 rails, so they match the top rail and all the continuous. So it just kind of looks like one flow through the gate. You don't have a high spot or a low spot. So Miles is doing most of the welding. I get a lot of it tacked up, and then he comes in the afternoon and has been welding it all up for me. We build these hooks, and that's how we get our distance from the top rail to the panel. On these corners, to get our bends without having to cut or overlap them, I welded a clip to every rail and then left the panel 8 inches past, and then we were able to just put a pipe on them and make a nice clean bend.
Boys are making good progress. Got all the panels up. Now they're pounding stock pens here on this end. for holding the roping arena chutes. How many pens are coming off the center? 6. Okay.
I fueled almost every piece of equipment I have up at the gas station, swathers, tractors. But this is the first time I filled my skid steer up because the fairgrounds is right over there. So we just ran over and topped it off with diesel. Even washed the windows. Orange truck got put to work today. They needed to move the old announcer's shack back to the new area, and they borrowed my truck and trailer. Looks like they're trying to fit through the archway now. So we got this fairground project all wrapped up. I think we were here a little over 2 weeks, like 10 or 11 days. It turned out pretty good. I'll take you on a little walk through of what we did. So the arena is right out there, and where this big opening is will be where the roping boxes are. So they're just gonna set those up on their own with panels. And then this is just a pen out back that'll contain stock. And they're gonna try to figure out what they want for roping boxes and lead up alley and possibly build that later. Or they might just do it all in continuous. And this is the arena. There's some people out here today. They're getting a lesson on how to groom the arena, but there's where the grandstands are, and then just a big, I think it's 300 by 200 arena. And this is the return alley all the way around one side to bring the roping stock back and forth. These are the stock pens for the roping cattle and stuff at one end. Everything is a piston latch gate with a chain for security. There's 6 pens down here, and all of them open up and will swing across the alleyway and lock that off, so when they're sorting or putting stock away. Six rail continuous with top rail, and then here's the return alley to bring the rope and stock back. These gates here will all swing across and block it off. And that's green all the way around to the bucket chutes. It turned out pretty good. There's a quick tour of the arena at the fairgrounds that we built. So thanks for watching, and catch our next video. It's going to be all hay in here for about 2 months. Most of the hay looks really good, so should be a long season and get a good crop.